What's good, YouTube, man? Today we got how good was Eli Manning actually. Eli Manning is a great quarterback, but he is not a S tier quarterback in my opinion. S tier, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, the list goes on and on like that. But I don't think he's a S tier quarterback. He's a great quarterback for sure. If I had a team, I would pick, Eli Manning, you know what I'm saying? He's not a terrible quarterback. A two-time Super Bowl champion, beat the greatest player ever twice in the big game, which is crazy. But let me know what y'all think about Eli Manning, man. I do think he's a great quarterback, but maybe this video can change my mind and put him in the S tier for me. So let's go.
He's not just Peyton Manning's little brother or Archie Manning's son.
Could you imagine
Nope.
your family?
He's not just Peyton Manning's little brother or Archie.
And it's the same thing with the Sanders family, but it's a little different for me though. Look at this, bro. Quarterback, and that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Now the Sanders family, what they're doing is crazy too. But this right here is, just imagine if all Deion's sons had played cornerback or something like that. I'd be like, oh my God, like your dad. I'd be like, your dad played corner. Now all your sons playing corner. I just feel like this is, I don't know. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Archie Manning's son. Nope. Eli Manning was a beast in his own right. He is one of the most overlooked NFL greats.
I agree.
And for all types of strange reasons. When you dive into Eli's career, you're going to be surprised with what you find.
Well, hopefully y'all surprise me, bro. Hopefully y'all do surprise me. But he is overlooked like crazy. I can't lie. He is overlooked like crazy.
One of the most important aspects of the game where Eli surpasses everybody. Big
I wonder what that
Peyton,
is.
Mahomes, Brady, doesn't matter. Is it time to stop the hate on Eli Manning? This is the gridiron. Eli Manning's origins were fairly unique. His father, Archie Manning, played in the NFL for 13 seasons.
Crazy.
Eli was born January 3rd, 1981, while his dad was a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. And though Archie was near the end of his career and moved around to a couple other teams after,
Archie look like he got some
New Orleans
wheels.
was where Eli
Hold
grew
on.
up. Near the end of his career and moved around to a couple other teams after,
Archie
New
getting up
Orleans
out of
was
there.
where Eli grew up. His brother Peyton was 5 years older, so he got to college first. He went to Tennessee in 1994 when Eli was only 13 years old. While Eli was playing high school,
I feel like that's crazy, bro. Imagine you being 13, or imagine you being old enough to where you understand, that your brother is. But this isn't, I mean, his dad was a professional player, so I feel like this wouldn't hit as much with him. But like somebody that's regular and plain like me, bro, imagine me being old enough to understand that my brother is at this big time college. And he, could you imagine, like, I would be going to school like, yeah, my brother this, my brother that, like, man.
Peyton was already making a name for himself in college. In 1998, Peyton was drafted first overall by the Colts.
Quarterback, University of Tennessee, Peyton Manning.
And Eli still
What's up with all the booing, chat? Is that something that everybody just do? They just boo all the draft picks or all the picks that they get? Like, I feel like people been booing picks for the longest. I don't know what's up with that.
had yet to graduate high school. Eli was getting noticed, but there was a lot of speculation as to whether it was because of who his father and brother were. And this is something that would follow Eli throughout his career. Eli went to Ole Miss in 2000, and it was time to put his own stamp on the game. But it didn't start off that great. His freshman year, he only played in 6 games. He had 33 pass attempts, 16 completions for just 170 yards.
I ain't gonna lie, that's terrible. I can't even lie to you, bro. That is terrible. Hey, that is terrible, dog.
No touchdowns and 1 interception. But Ole Miss would give him a better chance the following year. Speculation, again, was this because of his last name? But his sophomore year, Eli showed the world what he could do. Playing in 11 games,
I don't think they gave him another chance because of his last name. I just think that's what helped. That's what happens. He a freshman, bro. I mean, what else? He a freshman. I mean,
threw for 2,948 yards.
Obviously, he's probably gonna
31
get another
touchdowns
chance.
and just 9 interceptions.
Oh, let me see these stat lines.
48 yards, 31 touchdowns and just 9 interceptions. His
That's a
next 2
big
years
jump.
followed the same trend. His junior and senior year, he combined for 7,000 passing yards, 50 touchdowns, and only 25 interceptions. In 2003, his senior year, he was 3rd in Heisman voting.
Oh, let's see this list. Y'all know I like to
2003,
look at these
his senior year,
lists.
He was
Let's look at this list. Jason White, Larry, Eli, Chris Perry, Darren Sproles. Look at Phillip, man. Old man Phillip. Big Ben. Okay.
3rd in Heisman voting. Eli hadn't exactly set the world on fire, but his stock was rising. And soon enough, he'd surpass everyone. But how bad did his career begin in the NFL? Eli was so highly touted coming out of college that in the 2004 draft, he was selected 1st overall.
Ooh wee, look at these suits,
Welcome
boy.
to the- that in
Ooh
the
wee.
2004
Ooh wee, look at these suits. I'm glad we ain't got nothing like this. It seemed like it reversed. They used to have the big suits now, and now everybody wearing like the small suits now. It seemed like it reversed. Bro, he looked like the Magic Mike dude, bro.
draft, he was selected 1st overall. Welcome to the San Diego Chargers, Eli Manning.
First choice in the 2004 NFL Draft, the San Diego Chargers select Eli Manning.
Only, Eli did not want to play for the Chargers at all. After he was drafted, that it was being reported that Eli would refuse to play for the Chargers and wished.
Chat, if y'all remember any of this, let me know how the backlash was, and let me know if it was anything similar to the Shador. And don't be like capping and all that. Let me know if it's similar to what Shador did. I don't think Shador refused to play for a team. Like I said, I don't really know the whole. I don't have all the facts in front of me right now. Just let me know if this situation was the same thing as the Shador situation.
To be traded. It was a confusing situation to many, but Eli had some pull. He was an amazing prospect, and there was that bit of nepotism, wasn't there? Older brother Peyton, father Archie, Eli was royalty in the NFL before playing a single down. This rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But Eli got his demands. The Chargers traded him to the Giants for Phillip Rivers and 3 picks. This was a fairly big haul. Eli now not only had to live up to being a number 1 pick.
So wait. Let me go back really quickly.
The Giants for Phillip Rivers.
So did the Giants draft Phillip?
And Eli got his demands. The Chargers traded him to the Giants for Phillip Rivers.
Dang,
3
I ain't
picks.
know that.
This was a fairly big haul. Eli now not only had to
Could
live
y'all
up to being a
could y'all imagine Phillip Rivers in New York? Could y'all?
number 1 pick, but he had to live up to what New York traded away to get him. The pressure was on. But pressure makes diamonds, right?
That's what they say.
Not that fast. He sat behind Kurt Warner, who led the team to a fairly respectable 5-4 record. But the Giants wanted to see what they had in Eli, so they started him to finish the season.
Do not take another meeting.
We got an ad.
until
We're
you
gonna
try
skip this ad as soon as we
Pocket is the
can.
world's first AI thought companion.
Here we go.
And they went 1-6.
Dang.
In those 7 games, he completed only 95 out of 197 passes, below a 50% completion rate. He threw for just over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions.
How many games did he play?
Eli looked pretty bad.
That was terrible.
Giants front-
How many games did he play? I can only imagine somebody put up a stat line like that right now. Oh my gosh. Everybody gonna be calling him this and that. He sucks. He da 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 da. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks.
Front office looked even worse.
And I'm not gonna lie. After all them demands and all that stuff that happened, I could see why they would probably be like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Trading away so much to get this level of mediocre play. So what would they do after a garbage rookie campaign? Cut their losses? The following season,
No,
Eli got another
sir.
chance, which many Giants fans thought was only because of his last name. But just like in college, Eli
I feel like it's not though, bro. I feel like he a rookie. He a rookie. I don't think he's getting another. I think it helps, of course. Of course it helps. His last name helps. But I feel like he a rookie. I mean, is he not supposed to get another chance?
bounced back big his second year. Eli played all 16 games and threw for over 3,700 yards and 24 touchdowns. Though he did still throw 17 interceptions, he led his team to an 11-5 record. Once again,
Dang, that's good.
Eli proved he belonged. Though his completion percentage was only 52.8%, he had improved. And in 2006, he improved it again, 57.7%, with another 24 touchdown season, with 18 interceptions. Eli was looking better.
So my thing is, how many picks did Eli throw his whole career? Or did he start off in the beginning of his career? Was he throwing it seems like he was throwing a lot of picks at the beginning of his career.
But he was starting to get the reputation of being a turnover machine. He threw a lot of interceptions, and in the 2006 season, the Giants were just 8-8. But just when it seemed Eli was about to have an average NFL career, everything changed. In 2007, Eli kept par for the course. It was his third season throwing for over 3,000 yards. His completion percentage was almost the same at 56.1%. In his last 2 seasons, he threw for 24 touchdowns. This year, it was 23. And this time, he led the league with 20 interceptions. Eli had now been in the league for 4 years, but he was not improving as much as the Giants would hope.
That boy, Eli, a turnover machine.
He was the #1 overall pick. New York was hoping for more than this by now.
I feel
Eli
that.
had all the pressure riding on his back as his 10-6 squad snuck into the playoffs.
That shit hit him dead in the face, boy. He can't catch a cold.
The pressure riding on his back as his 10-6 squad snuck into the playoffs, where everyone expected a quick exit. But that's where Eli found his greatness. He made the right plays when his team needed them the most. That year especially, his team...
And this is where I think Eli makes his money at right here. He makes the plays when it matters the most. I think that explains Eli's career. I do. I think that explains his whole career. He makes the plays whenever it needs to be made.
He was not expected to do much, but they beat the Buccaneers in the wild card round 24-14. Eli threw 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, and had a 74% completion percentage. Next, they played their division rival Cowboys and beat them 21-17. 2 more touchdowns from Eli, 0 interceptions,
Okay.
a 67% completion percentage. In the
0 picks in the postseason. Okay.
NFC Championship game against the Packers, Eli didn't throw any touchdowns, but he didn't throw any picks. Again,
Bro, could y'all
he had
imagine
over 8 touchdowns.
Jacobs running at you downhill and you got to come?
He didn't throw any picks.
Ooh-wee.
Again, he had over a 50% completion percentage with 251 passing yards, and the Giants won 23-20. And then came the Super Bowl against the undefeated juggernaut, the
And
New
they was
England
undefeated.
Patriots. They hadn't lost all season. The Giants weren't even supposed to get this far, let alone have any chance to beat possibly the best team in NFL history.
He ain't supposed to be here, right? This O-line we're facing today is the greatest O-line of all time. The quarterback cannot be sacked, can't even be hit. We don't stand a chance.
But Eli seems to have some gene where he doesn't get phased, no matter the pressure. Eli
that
threw
Manning
for
name, man.
255 yards on a 55% completion percentage, 2 more touchdowns, and only 1 interception. His first and only in the postseason.
In the postseason, yep.
And only 1 interception.
Definitely a
His
pick, but
percent completion percentage, 2 more touchdowns, and only 1 interception. His first and only in the postseason.
definitely a pick, but I
Again,
wouldn't
he
really put
led
that on
the
him like
league
that.
in interceptions that same regular season. And he engineered the game-winning drive, which included that helmet catch, to eventually score and beat one of
Look
the
at this,
best
bro. He threw a
teams ever.
crazy, bro. Eli threw a crazy pass on the sideline one time, bro. I don't know if it was against. I don't know. He threw a crazy pass. I don't know if it was this game or the second one. He threw a crazy pass on the sideline. I don't forgot who caught it.
All to win the Super Bowl 17-14. Clutch. That's what people don't know about Eli Manning. He is one of the most clutch quarterbacks ever.
And I'll
He
give you
kept
that.
doing this throughout his career.
I'll give you
He
that.
had great seasons in the NFL. He's made the Pro Bowl 4 times. He's put up good numbers, He's also led the league in interceptions occasionally, but when the postseason came around, there was no one like Eli Manning. You might think you'd want Brady or some other quarterback, but the stats tell us otherwise.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We definitely want Brady when it comes to playoffs, bro. Stop it. And there's no disrespect to Eli, but stop it.
He didn't just lead an underdog team to win a Super Bowl twice and win Super Bowl MVP.
You know what I missed?
He got
most
2
about
Super Bowl
him?
MVPs, Trap.
Yelling, "Hey!" So I got this job. Pizza?
Could you imagine Tom Brady delivering pizza at your door, bro?
Don't miss that.
Get our biggest pizza, the Big New Yorker, for just $10 at Pizza.
Twice. He did
So he
what
do-
was
he does have
seemingly
twice. I meant
impossible
twice.
in
He does
every
have 2.
postseason game. 538, a polling and data website, concluded that Eli Manning is the most clutch postseason quarterback of all time using 25,000 simulations. Repeat that. Most clutch postseason quarterback of all time. When the lights shine the brightest, Eli isn't blinded. 2015, when 538 conducted this research, in Eli's 11 postseason games, his team was often the underdog and overall were projected to have gone 4-7 in those games. Instead, Eli and the Giants went 8-3 in real life. He's won 73% of his postseason games,
That's
while
good.
being expected to lose most of them. On top of Eli's playoff greatness, he has amazing regular season numbers. He holds the Giants' franchise records for passing yards, passing touchdowns, and completions. He is 10th all-time in passing touchdowns in the NFL, and also 10th all-time in passing yards.
That's good.
Eli Manning is an Iron Man. He never missed a game due to injury.
What?
He started 210 consecutive games from 2004 to 2017. That's the third longest consecutive start
crazy,
streak
bro.
in the NFL by a quarterback. Many criticize Eli Manning and say he isn't a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He is not a Hall of Famer.
Nah, I disagree. I think he's a Hall of Famer, bro. Just off the, I ain't gonna say just off the fact, but for me, a big needle mover is, bro, he beat one of the best teams ever, and he beat the GOAT twice. Like I just don't. He has two Super Bowls that he didn't play tag along in. He actually was playing in and leading the team. He also has two Super Bowl MVPs. Like, I do think, of course, I think he is, and it ain't the fact that he's, it ain't regardless. Put his last name to the side, bro. Put his last name to the side. Put somebody else's last name on it, and I still do think that person, especially he beat the Patriots and all that stuff, bro.
He is a two-time Super Bowl champion, but he is not a Hall of Famer.
People point to the interceptions, to the inconsistency, to the great teams he had around him. Those who know that Eli is a Hall of Famer point to the fact that all Hall of Fame quarterbacks had great teams around them, to the 2 Super Bowl wins and Super Bowl MVPs, all against the undisputed GOAT Tom Brady, by the way. But if being clutch is an important part of being a Hall of Famer, Eli Manning might just sit at the top of that list.
Hey, let me know if y'all want me to react to this right here, this tragic downfall of Tua, because sorry, my guy Tua, come take a seat with me, man. But nah, this is the end of this video, bro. Let me know if y'all think Eli is a Hall of Famer. I do. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I honestly do, bro. He beat this guy twice. Has 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Well, I ain't gonna say consistent, but he is a postseason player for sure. So I appreciate y'all clicking this video, doing all of that, hitting that subscribe button as well, and I'll see y'all next vid.